Three candidates on the ballot who have never held elected office. They are vying for the at-large Columbia City Council seat. Obviously still very early in the evening, so no official votes coming in just yet. But when those numbers are tallied, they will update live for you on our website at wistv.com. But again, the polls just closed at 7 o'clock, so it could be another 30 minutes or so before we start to see at least some early returns, Greg.
Yeah, it takes a little bit for those results to trickle in. You can see the candidates there for the at-large seat. On the ballot, Tyler Bailey, Jesse Bullard, and Krista Williams. Three candidates, and they will fill the seat that was occupied by Howard Duvall.
Our Nick Neville joins us live from outside of Columbia City Hall. Nick, we understand obviously the polls are closed. What are you hearing from those candidates that you've talked to earlier today?
Yes, Judy and Greg, as you just mentioned, of course, polls just closed, so it's going to be a few more minutes until we get those early results. But among these candidates' top priorities, all of them agree that combating gun violence in the capital city is on the top of their priority list. They also say economic development and business growth, and they also say that they want to address homelessness here in the capital city. Bullard is a small business owner. He tells me that Columbia has had a low self-esteem for a number of the last few years, but he did, however, praise some of the work that Mayor Daniel Rickeman has done in the last few years. His first priority here is public safety, he says, followed by economic development efforts, helping to attract more business to the city's vibrant arts and restaurant scene. He says Bailey, an attorney, says his mission is service to the community, and being on council would be the next step in that process. He says beyond supporting law enforcement, the city needs to get creative and innovative when it comes to reaching young people through its Parks and Rec program. He mentioned several programs that were defunded and had a lack of funding over the years. He'd like to see those come back. Williams, who owns Uncle Willie's grocery store and is a member of the South Carolina National Guard, says council needs a, quote, community advocate, someone who will look out for the small business owner. Now, we should know Bullard here has the fundraising edge. Campaign finance records show that he raised around $144,000 in this race, followed shortly thereafter by Bailey, who raised more than $90,000. All three of these candidates are going to be having watch parties this evening, and we'll be sure, as Judy said, to provide you updates as we get those results coming in. But for now, reporting in Columbia, Nick Neville, WIS News 10.
Nick, thanks for that update. And Columbia